Venus, the cosmic embodiment of love, beauty, and value, begins her descent into the underworld on March 1, 2025, initiating a retrograde journey through the sign of Aries, before briefly dipping back into the late degrees of Pisces. This is no ordinary retrograde. It is a pilgrimage into the core of our desires, our relationships, and the sacred alchemy of self-worth. As she retraces her steps through the zodiac, she invites us to reflect, reassess, and refine the ways in which we give and receive love, the values we attach to beauty, and the way we navigate the magnetic pull of attraction and connection. Venus in Aries is bold, impulsive, and driven by an unrelenting fire. She does not hesitate, nor does she second-guess her desires. But when Venus turns retrograde in Aries, this passionate immediacy is turned inward, igniting a process of deep self-exploration. The energy that once sought outward validation now searches for internal clarity. What do we truly want? Are we pursuing love, art, or ambition based on genuine passion? Or are we acting out of habit, ego, or societal conditioning? Retrograde Venus in Aries asks us to step back from the chase, to look at the patterns we have been running on autopilot, and to challenge ourselves to redefine what desire means when stripped of external expectations. Yet, as she moves backward, she does not remain solely in Aries' dominion. By late March, Venus will slip back into the final degrees of Pisces, a sign where she is exalted, where love transcends physicality and becomes an ethereal, spiritual force. This transition marks a shift in the retrograde process, from fiery self-inquiry to deep emotional surrender. While Aries Venus retrograde demands that we question our impulses and personal agency, Pisces Venus retrograde dissolves the barriers between self and other, between past and present, between longing and fulfillment. This is where nostalgia seeps in, where old flames flicker back to life, where dreams of past love and unresolved connections rise like mist from the depths of the unconscious. It is here that we learn what we need to release, what is no longer serving our highest expression of love, and how we might soften the barriers around our hearts in order to receive more deeply. Venus will station direct on April 12th, but not before she has left her mark upon our inner world. Retrograde periods are not about easy answers. They are about initiation, about walking through the shadowed corridors of our desires and emerging with a deeper understanding of what is truly valuable. Venus, the goddess who once danced freely in Aries' fire, will emerge from Pisces' ocean with a softened but wiser heart. There will be revelations, some painful, some liberating. Love that was once assumed to be permanent may prove to be transient. Attractions that once seemed irresistible may fade in the light of new clarity. But from this process, a truer sense of self-love will emerge. One that is not built on the need for external validation, but on the recognition that we are already whole, already radiant, already enough. This Venus retrograde is not just about romance. It is about our relationship with everything we value. Our art, our money, our self-worth, our creative expression. Financial themes often arise during Venus backward motion, highlighting areas where we have been careless with resources or where abundance has been blocked by subconscious fears. Creative projects may stall, not as a punishment, but as a necessary pause for realignment. The way we dress, the way we adorn ourselves, the way we engage with aesthetics may shift, as Venus prompts us to refine our personal style in alignment with our evolving sense of self. Astrologically, this retrograde carries additional weight due to Venus' interactions with other planetary bodies. Throughout her journey, she will form aspects to Mars, her cosmic counterpart, intensifying the themes of attraction, tension, and power dynamics within relationships. Her dance with Pluto will unearth hidden truths, forcing us to confront deep-seated fears around intimacy and control. As she revisits Neptune's waters, illusion and reality will blur, and we may need to exercise discernment in matters of the heart. The North Node in Pisces will also play a role in this retrograde, asking us to step into a more authentic version of ourselves, one that does not compromise our truth in the pursuit of external validation. As Venus emerges direct once more, she will not be the same, and neither will we. The lessons learned, the relationships re-evaluated, the creative inspirations rekindled, all will carry us into a new chapter, one where we no longer seek love and beauty in ways that diminish our true selves, but rather in ways that amplify and honor the radiant essence of who we are. The journey may not always be comfortable, but it is necessary. Venus retrograde in Aries and Pisces is a sacred recalibration of the heart, an invitation to return to love, not as we were taught to seek it, but as it was always meant to be.